Hi, my name is Roger, and I have a vinyl addiction. Cheers, VC. You know what I'm talking about. Stavros, the spinning Greek, is giving me a hard time on my last video saying, oh, there you go again, not collecting 7 inches. Alright, well, I've been worn down. I now collect the damn things. Picture sleeves, no picture sleeves. They're cool. Watching guys like Zeke the Vinyl Geek, he's got a killer 7-inch collection, and the way he's like matching up stock sleeves with 45s, and it's a little like stamp collecting, but whatever. You can play them, and really I do play these, and I think I mentioned before, I showed a while ago, my little local store here in the little town I live in. It's a whole bunch of jazz 45s, and I picked up some a while ago, and I've been picking some up over time, and I pretty much cherry picked the whole box of them, and I'm going to share them with you. Jazz 45s you don't see as much, or maybe you do. I don't really dig for, when I say I don't collect 7 inches, what I mean is I don't generally go digging through boxes and boxes of 7 inches. Hound Dog Hoovers, great little store, by the way. It's nicely curated, so all the jazz ones are here, and all the Dylan ones here, and all the psych ones are here, and makes life a lot easier, and then so all the good quality ones are here, and so you don't have to like rummage through boxes and boxes, and there's plenty of he's got tubs full of 25-cent 7 inches. It's that kind of place. So I don't really do that, but this box of jazz 45s, I just it's like catnip. All right, 2 minutes. I haven't shown a damn record, but I'm going to show you 7-inch 45s. They're all jazz. But if you're not into 7 inches, hit the dislike and move along. Leave a nasty comment, maybe. I don't know. So yes, let's start with some picture sleeves. Dizzy Gillespie with strings, 4 tracks. This is from 1953, I believe, on Clef, Norman Grantz's label. The full length of this is a 10-inch, and then this is a edit with a slightly different photo of Dizzy on the cover of this. It's cool. Now, someone else was giving me a hard time about buying records for their covers now, and how I only own 400 records. Bully for you, buddy. Now, I don't think I said that I bought a record just for its cover, although I really don't see anything wrong with that. What I said was I only paid less than a cup of coffee for this record, and I thought the cover alone was worth what I paid for it. That I think is a statement I made, and I'm sticking by it. Forgive me, it's been a long day. Anyway, this cleaned up great. Sounds fantastic. So yeah, Dizzy Gillespie with strings, 1953. It's from, I think it's live in Paris on the Jazz at the Philharmonic. Norman Granz, this whole thing. Dizzy sounds awesome on this. I mean, he sounds sweet, but he also sounds aggressive. He's at the top of his game here, and the strings are a little cheesy, but I like it. What can I say? All right, I'll talk about cheesy, and I can't find out really anything about this guy because he only made this one record and this single that was taken from an EP. Ralph Gary. This is on MRC from 1955, I believe. As you can see, he plays a bunch of instruments: clarinet, saxophone, oboe, flute. He's got Clarence Shank on piano, Edward Julian on drums, and Daniel Sherritt bass. Don't know anything about these players. I don't know that he ever did anything else. He wound up playing on some new classical thing. If you go on Discogs and look up Ralph Gary. Anyway, this is a really interesting little record. All originals. more composed. There's very little improvisation going on here. In fact, I'm not sure there's any at all. So they're just sort of jazzy compositions, but they're interesting. Without being like third stream, like kind of trying to be something they're not. It's pleasant, sort of cool West Coast sort of jazz sound thing. This is a neat little EP. What can I say? Cool cover. Now, talk about cool cover. Now, basically, I did get this for the cover, but not completely. I'm not the biggest Dave Brubeck fan in the world, but this little three EP thing, Jazz, Red Hot and Cool, from 1955 again, I think. It was so cheap, and it was just sitting there. And look at her. She is wasted. And Dave's like, she's wasted. I saw Dave Brubeck with his sons in like 1978 or something like that. I used to try to play those compositions. So yeah, 3 7-inch 45s. This is actually pretty nice. There's an LP version, but I like this little 3 EP version. Now this image apparently was used to sell lipstick at one point. It says here, Helena Rubinstein's new lipstick, Jazz, Red Hot and Cool. So, all right. And one more picture sleeve. I'm gonna try not to babble too much, or whatever. This is still sealed. Although it's in tatters. Errol Garner, 4 tracks, including Laura, the beautiful tune Laura. Fine and Dandy, Body and Soul, A Lady Be Good. Now, I left it in this shrink wrap because, hey Andreas, if you're watching this, probably not, this is not going to interest you probably, but, so yeah, still sealed. That's kind of neat because it's old. This is also from 50s, 55, something like that. So it won't have the cleaning issues that a lot of these have had. Although they cleaned up pretty good. But anyway, check that out. So Columbia Hall of Fame, $1.29. Yeah, this came out in 1958. I looked it up. $1.29 in 1958 is the equivalent of about almost $9 today. So think about that. I mean, records have always been a luxury item, but even more so back then. I mean, can you imagine paying $8 for this? I paid not even $2. It was Hound Dog Hoovers had a sale last week, which was cool, 20% off. So I paid $1.60 for this. So yeah, let's do a sealed reveal. But I wanted to share that. $9. That's a luxury item. So see, it's all torn here. So let's just go ahead and get rid of this icky wrapping. There we go. Errol Garner. Now this is really not my thing. Although he's a tasteful player. I actually kind of have a soft spot for like Bobby Short. That really super smooth cocktail piano kind of thing. There you go. All right, man. Okay, here. This is cool. Miles Davis, Hollywood, from 1973. Stereo mono, white little promo. More desirable single is the stock single, which had Big Fun on one side and Hollywood on the other. Both stereo, I believe. So anyway, this is killer. Now, this track is on that complete, on the Corner Sessions, that CD thing. That's the only place it appears since it was this single. But it's clearly part of a longer jam. Now, where is that longer jam? And this is like the Pangea band. This is maybe not Pangea. It's a little slightly earlier. But Pete Cosey and 3 guitars and churning rhythms and Al Foster and killer. Where is the rest of that jam? Tell me. Cheers. All right, the rest of these I took out of their condoms so that I could actually show them. No picture sleeves. Duke Pearson Quintet, Hush, from 1962. An interesting jazz line label. Now, apparently the album Hush worth a pretty penny. Don't know if anyone cares about the singles. You know, that's the thing. Now the rest of these are on Blue Note. Blue Note. You know, looking at these on Discogs, no one seems to really care about these, but I think they're cool as hell. Sonny Rollins, Decision, Parts 1 and 2. This is from 1957. Yeah. Like I said in my last video, you know, I am going to pick up Blue Notes when I see them. And I'm sorry, Blue Note 45. And looking on Discogs, they you know, they really put out a lot of singles back then. This is Sonny Rollins' Plain Jane, Parts 1 and 2 from 1957. Yeah, they all have Van Gelder in the dead wax, and they sound, you know, they're all mono, really punchy. They all suffer from various degrees of needle rash, particularly at the beginning. But overall, man, these cleaned up great. And, you know, when they sound good, they sound really, really good. This is cool. Hank Mobley. Bass on Balls, backed with Stella Wise. Hank Mobley, yeah. These Hank Mobley LPs are worth a fortune. This is great. I Quebec, Heavy Soul from 1962. What a great track. Now, you know, a lot of this 50s jazz stuff, even on Blue Note, is a little straight ahead for my taste generally. But this is one of those like soul jazz burners that is, you know, it just smolders. It's really excellent. Yeah, sounds cool in mono, and it's backed by The Man I Love. Yeah, it's cool. I guess these aren't much to look at. You know, this video is kind of boring. I got a lot to go through here. I'm just going to show them. Benny Green, Bye Bye Blackbird, backed with On the Street Where You Live. Blue Note. What's interesting is some of these, they can cram, like, oh, Sonny Clark plays on this, by the way. It's kind of cool. They can cram up to like 6-7 minutes, even spinning at 45. I assume it's because they're mono. I'm not sure. This is nice. Lou Donaldson, Blues Walk. Yeah. From 1958. Oh, sorry. Oh, Blue Note. All right. You know, I'm really not sure what I'm going to do with these things. I might digitize them. Yeah. So Donald Byrd, Fuego, backed with Amen from 1960. It says Donald Byrd, Jackie McLean, Duke Pearson, Doug Watkins, and Lex Humphreys. This is cool. Some cool hard bop there. Another Donald Byrd, 6 M's, backed with Hush. Yeah. From 1961 with Pepper Adams, Herbie Hancock, Butch Warren, and Billy Higgins. Cooking. Remember, that's some cooking stuff right there. All right. These are really killer too. These sound great. They're in really nice shape. A bunch of Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers. This is from 1960. It's Only a Paper Moon, backed with Lester's Left Town, Wayne Shorter track. So this is that great band with Lee Morgan, Wayne Shorter, Bobby Timmons, Jimmy Merritt. Yeah. Cool stuff. It sounds just so, you know, it just jumps out of the speakers. Van Gelder had a magic way back in the, you know, pre-multi-track days. Here's another Art Blakey, the Jazz Messengers, the Chess Players, Part 1 and 2. Another Wayne Shorter track. You know, Miles would steal Wayne Shorter away from Art Blakey around this time. Another Backstage Sally, backed with Contemplation, 1961. Yeah, cool stuff. You know, how could I leave these behind? They're just, you know, there are more there, but a lot of the, you know, there's a Coltrane Blue Train, but it's a beat. It's a beat. Bill Henderson sings "Ain't No Use" and "Angel Eyes" with the Jimmy Smith Trio. This is really nice. I don't really go for jazz vocals, but this is, you know, it's good. It's Blue Note, you know. Trademark of quality. Guys bored? Bunch of Jimmy Smith. Jimmy Smith at the organ. I Got a Woman. Ray Charles tune backed by Alfredo. The original is from 1960. Alfredo. Like I said, these cleaned up remarkably well. Jimmy Smith at Small's Paradise, Just Friends, backed with Lover Man, 1957. Man, there's a bunch of them. Jimmy Smith at the organ, Blue Moon, parts 1 and 2. Yeah. We're moving into the more modern era here. Jimmy Smith Midnight Special from 1961. We have the more iconic blue and white label here. And a bunch of Horace Silver ones. This is from 1958. Safari, backed with The Outlaw. Cool band with Art Farmer, Clifford Jordan, Horace Silver on piano, Teddy Kodiak, and Louis Haynes on drums. Yeah, very nice. Another Horace Silver, the Cape Verdean Blues, backed with Pretty Eyes, 1966. Yeah, this is cool. A little rough, but cool. Plays. All right, one more, and I'm gonna stop. Go away. Stanley Turrentine, Trouble Number 2, Part 1 and 2, from 1964. Great band. Stanley Turrentine, Shirley Scott on organ, Kenny Burrell on guitar, Bob Crenshaw on bass, Candy French on drums. This is nice. Nice, another soul jazz kind of thing. Yeah, so I collect the damn things. I do. I think they're cool. I think, you know, Blue Note, come on. Give me a break. Or not. Give me shit. I don't care. So that's, you know, some stuff. I'll be back with more stuff soon. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching.